That my wedding that I did, that was a mistake that should never have happened. Because I was stupid. I tried to, when something works for you, just stick to it. I remember the day of the wedding, the court wedding, I said to my mom, I don't want to go ahead with this wedding. Yeah, if she's watching, I will even like her to watch. She will get angry, she'll get, I don't care. Like, I don't want to go ahead with this wedding today. She said, why? The person I'm getting married to is not even talking to me. The guy can't stand me. Mama said, you are too stubborn. You know, one needs to, you can't be too strict. And I just decided to listen. Because according to our culture, you listen to your parents, you blah, blah, blah. Don't disrespect them. My caterer came around. The woman said, your mom is complaining that you're being stubborn. I said, yeah, Jebu, I don't want to go ahead with this wedding today. I didn't even know that maybe I had a topic or whatever. But I knew something was wrong. So I remember telling him, begging him. Because I had pleaded with him, please, can you help me rub my back? That he's not interested. So I remember waking him up and begging him that I feel I'm going to die any moment from now, but I don't want to die inside the house. You should please call the neighbors so that they can take me to the hospital or die peacefully there. So when he got, my neighbor was not wearing anything, Yamuyo. She was in a nightwear. I felt my life seeping away. I just knew I was going to give up the ghost. When I got to the hospital and the doctor, within 2 seconds, the man was like, sit. I was like, no, let me stand. He just told me this is what's happening, check the test, blah, blah, blah. I called my sister. I said, I'm going to die maybe in less than 2 hours. But I want you to do something for me. Call mom ahead. Get her someplace safe before you tell her. And she was like, how can you be sure? Because I know. Only for us to arrive at General Hospital and, you know, they were like, the looks on their faces, I knew that they knew I was going to give up the ghost soon. My mom was still ranting. So when I was entering the theater, they had to take me in immediately because it was slowly leaking ectopic, meaning like a pure water sachet. You just use a pin to prick it. So the blood keeps
sipping
out. And that was why I was feeling that way. When I was going into the theater, I just said, call your family members, tell them your wife is dead. But I know you'll be happy now.
As much comedy as you used to do, as much comedy as you would like to do.
No, I'm not doing as much as I would like to do. And that's mainly my fault.
Why?
Because when you fall, you have to get up. When I fell, I did not get up. I was just there, you know. And when I finally got up, motor don't go. Do you get? So, if anybody, I always tell people, even if you don't like me, just use my life as an example to tell yourself that you can't afford to stay down. You have to get up. Like when you watch movies and you feel this is not possible, that's why you are short here and here. Just keep walking with the bloodied hand and leg till you get to where you're going. Because if you stay where you are, you might not just survive. Because, fine, when I started, I was doing a lot of comedy shows. Because, of course, I was the main female comedian that everybody knew then. And later, I had to reduce it because, of course, we had to be in different places, outside Lagos, outside the country. But when my marriage crashed in 2013, I will tell you the truth. When I was growing up, I grew up with a silver spoon, not silver, maybe a normal spoon. Before some, you know, but I come from a very good, you know, we're very comfortable. That was the first failure. So, I just felt my life had ended. That was one of my lowest. I've had 2 lowest moments in my life. That my wedding that I did, that was a mistake that should never have happened. Because I was stupid. I tried to, when something works for you, just stick to it. I remember the day of the wedding, the court wedding, I said to my mom, I don't want to go ahead with this wedding. Yeah, if she's watching, I will even like her to watch. She will get angry, she'll get, I don't care. Like, I don't want to go ahead with this wedding today. She said, why? The person I'm getting married to is not even talking to me. The guy can't stand me. Mama said, you are too stubborn. You know, you can't be too strict. And I just decided to listen. Because according to our culture, you listen to your parents, you blah, blah, blah. Don't disrespect them. My caterer came around. The woman said, your mom is complaining that you're being stubborn. I said, yeah, Jebu, I don't want to go ahead with this wedding today. I was throwing up. I was sick. My mom said, oh, I've invited my friends. Don't disgrace me. Don't disappoint me. I'm like, and we went ahead. But this guy and we just met. I didn't really know him, even though he said he loved me. With the little time, I started developing feelings for him, and I came to love him. But later, I sat down when everything happened. It took me years. I had to see therapists. I would say, what I see in therapy, if you don't see a therapist, you will just run mad, because I was nearly there.
Thank you for joining our YouTube channel. I hope you loved that video and you connected with it. Don't forget, please subscribe, please like, please share with your friends and family, please comment. We love to see your comments, and to see the full versions, join our community right now, all past episodes on watch.withchude.com. Let's be human together.